I'm Chris, and this is Never Too Late. Alrighty, drift day. We're 8 o'clock. We got now this on the trailer, ute packed, trailer over the back there, and hopefully on the road by 9:30 at the latest. So we'll see how we go. Alrighty, inside as to what I take. So. Okay, got these from Costco. Up, done. Like the ones you see in Japan. Spanners. Got a little toolkit of random stuff that came with the car. Spare coil packs that we won't need. Tire pressure gauge that's, and then a heap of Allen keys, spare clamp, spare spark plug, bits and pieces. And then tell you what, for what people go on about tools, I've had that now, this Stanley kit, for many years, to where it's done everything. I've got the big tool kit, big toolbox there, but this one, it's just easy to chuck in there. Always like to make sure it's got a full kit, to where it's so if it ever need to know, I know that parts are missing. Yeah, not going overly heavy with tools this time, because hopefully, power positive thing, we won't need them. So that fella, so little Milwaukee, now Zac gun, nothing special. Rockwell soup shape special. So it's lasted me for a long time now, hasn't let me down. Mind you though, the little socket retaining clip there came out day 2, so the sockets don't stay on. Ratchet. Yeah, I think that's gonna be breaker bar, wheels and sockets, and we want inflator, again nothing special, but just good. Wish I'd have bought the Wish that I bought the automatic one, but get that on the big jobs. Charge. That now, where's the dugger? And Milwaukee dugger. Zip ties. I think that's about it. Oh, hang on. Torch. Shouldn't need it. It's only Arbo, so not into the dark. Tape done. Yeah, it's a good thing about breaking down last time. Leftover fuel. So, I doubt very much we'll need more than one. It's got half a tank in it. So, fuel, tools, everything out of that tub. There, the blue one. All the straps and everything in there. Car. Good. Bike, bad. Went to go fishing last night on it, and it's dead. Battery's charged. It's just said no. So, oh, actually, need jack. I've got the big jack, but dragging a big jack around and that's heavy. One day I might get a nice aluminium low profile one, but until then that will do. So now go get the trailer, put up the truck. We'll chuck some tyres on. Not that there's anything with them, but yeah, always like to have a couple, two spares, or even on a wet pan, and trailer spare. So we'll get onto that. Alrighty, tyres, front bar from down the side, but nice and simple. Two spares, trailer. Hope we don't need them, but better to have and not need than need and not have. So we'll now move that truck, make it easy, on, and we're pretty much ready to hit the road. loaded up. We'll go adjust the bonnet when we get to the track. When I was fiddling with it, it doesn't want to latch down, so we got to adjust the bonnet latch. But apart from that, we're good to go. Bike inside, get family, get on the road. Well, it's night time. Car is back. Car plate up. So, hang on. Much needed. So, wanted to. I always like to do my first lap alone, just to feel it out, just so I can focus on the car. No camera, no even the missus. Went out, come back in, puked oil everywhere out of the breather, out of the catch can. But stopped, so I think I overfilled a little bit, that's my bad. But then in the last video when I said, look, we have now voltage, I'll put that clip here. I've just tightened that belt up, and lo and behold, my new gauge here, which I didn't realise, you can see that, got 14 volts, baby. So she's 100%. We now have no voltage. To check the belt's tight. Everything seems to be good. But yeah, second run out, took the missus out, wanted to make sure again that it was that she was going good. Come back off, went to start up again, and dead. Bump started it, got it going, took it straight over and put it on the trailer, because I'm not around with pushing cars on trailers. It's bad enough I just had to push a car off trailer. So we have to look into it now, whether it be again, start off 11-12 volts, which again did last old, like the old motor setup, but again, so saying recharge. Now that was recharged, so I am going to start with replacing that, because that's been in since I got it. Don't think, well, it says please recycle 2004, so we will we'll change that first. So that's phase 1, step 1, because it's yeah, either way, put a battery in it, and then we can then go from there, get this thing back to 14 volts charging. Electrical digicals, just a pain in the backside. So it's now, what are we, the 5th? Yeah, the 5th. We have Matsuri booked, paid for, everything for the 24th, the Friday. This needs to be back to 100% by then, and every weekend between now and then I have something on. Next weekend we have Port Stephens car show. I are going as a fan, but also through work, and then the weekend after that having a family weekend away. So a couple of days off in between, but we'll start with battery on Wednesday, and then we'll see. I'll probably just keep that in this one video rather than having a video of me loading this on the trailer and then back in the shed. So next thing you'll see me, new battery for this, and less frustrated. So we'll cut to then. Alrighty, day off. We've charged battery, so I want to see if that positive
going to the alternator that tells it to charge is giving 12 volts. They're simple, so I mean, in my eyes, there's one wire to indicate if you got no charge, which goes somewhere on the dash, and then the other wire is just 12 volt that just tells it to go. So from all I've seen, stupidly simple. So we will investigate, see if that wire is doing it.
No, one of those can do the booster pump though. They can do something or something like that. Oh, here it is.
Alright, I've gone over, I've got 12 volts to the alternator. Yeah, I 12 volts to it. It's doing it like it's, yeah. The other thing, I did some googling. If the battery has dropped a cell, then that can cause it just to hold, not do 14, will do 12. So, all being that it's an old motor, old battery. Yeah, put a battery in it. We'll get it tested and then put a battery in it, and then go from there. Because I mean, saw in the last one, it hit 14 volt for a little bit. So whether it was just peaked and did something, did say that some grounds, so I might just check the grounds that are around it for the engine, because they ground themselves, I suppose. So we'll check that real quick. Alright, cleaned the ground that was on the engine, like the main ground. Hasn't changed anything. So we will place the battery. Start with that. Yeah, go from there. Put a battery in it. Yeah, apart from that, don't know. So we'll go from there. I might do a run, get a battery, so I can cross it off a list. Yep. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, hang on. Alright. So, I've many delving into now on another alternator, come to find out, again, frustrated. Round two. So, another alternator, going through, and disappointed because I didn't check the basics. Did it on the freaking coil packs, checked everything, went through this. Now I've remade the main power cable, bought wire cable splitters for that. I've added another ground, which I mean, all things that probably could have been done, and went through to find, now let me get this. Oh, come on. To find the plug wide backwards. So it's like that. We now have it swapped, literally them to back to front. So white is actually supposed to be the signal, like the 12 volt in, and that's supposed to be like the signal back to, I think when, as you can see, this has been redone. They put 12 volt the red, white through the blue into the factory plug for the alternator light, which is wrong. So pulled that plug apart, swapped them over, kicked it in the guts, and straight 13.5, 14 volts, all the voltage, and we're back. It's good. So tidy things back up. Good news, well, one thing I'm taking away from it, I now have a spare alternator. It's something good to have, especially come October. If anything happens, I've got one there. All the amps. I'd noticed while I was going, this belt had slipped off. Come to find out, the bolt had worn back, so I was able to get that sorted while I was going. So yes, we have all the voltage. It is Tuesday night. We're going drifting Friday, so the next bit of footage, or next bit of video will be me loading it up, putting on the trailer, and going to Matsuri. So yes, like disappointed myself, but cars. I was talking about quad playing up, no voltage, no nothing, switch. So hang on, an idea, Polaris, old Polaris Sportsman, everything works, yep, dead, nothing. I don't touch that switch, turn off with the key. I believe, well, the kids, I'm going to blame the kids, why not? It's the point of being, point of having kids, you can blame them. I've turned it off, so we'll zip tie that up a bit. We'll go through probably tomorrow night. Got it going enough now. Pack up, tidy up, and then the next you'll see from me, as I said, we'll be putting this just bag of wonders on the trailer and going skidding.